Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and that means it's time for Morgan and Friends' lazy Sunday afternoon quote unquote productivity stream, where sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always have snacks. With me today, I have the one and only Doug Coleman. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
Sometimes I think about making a shorter name for the stream, but it says everything.
Yeah.
So, uh, anyway, what are you up to today?
Well, today we are cleaning up the dining room. My wife decided that she needed a craft table for one of her crafts,
Sure.
and she managed to find one free on a, a neighborhood something, and we
Sure.
picked that up yesterday. So now, in order to make room for it, we need to clean up the pile of stuff that has accumulated uh, um, over time in the dining room so that there's a place to put it. And unfortunately, this is becoming a discovery of all the things that the mouse got into and
Oh,
all the
no.
things that have been ruined by the mouse and cleaning up what we can and so forth. So yeah, a lot of work.
That's a lot. Have you named the mouse?
Have we named the mouse? No.
It's easier to curse at something if you name it,
Ah,
not like affectionately name it.
yeah, yeah. The key's name is for it is dead. Um,
Yes. Did I tell you that Catechus caught his fourth mouse a couple weeks ago?
um, I do remember that last time you had reiterated that he has lived up to his name as Mouser in Chief.
Yes, yes. I need to get rid of the collection of sunflower seeds by my front door.
Yeah, I know that our kitties have uh, uh, definitely lived up to their requirement to hunt any insect life that may invade the house. But
Catechus caught an insect while on my lap without flailing or anything, just like a thump. Hi, kitty. Who's a cute
that's
kitty?
Chase,
It's an excellent name.
and now he's going to go to the front door and look out the window. So
So normally I would be doing righty stuff, but today not so much. I've obviously got the most important thing any kitty mama can do on Gushy Food Day,
yeah.
but I need to do some laundry that I can spell.
Mhm.
I need to start unpacking because I am headed off to Worldcon on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, not Tuesday night like I thought.
Mm.
So, my time is nigh. I got my printouts yesterday. But yeah, I need to make sure everything will fit in the suitcase and isn't overweight.
Yeah,
So,
and it definitely helps to know if it's AM, if your flight is AM or PM. So
yes, yes. I remember making the decision. I didn't remember which way I decided. So, hmm. So those. Oh, there was one other thing I need to add to my task list. Query the agent that requested my stuff at Imaginarium and said to give her 2 to 3 weeks
okay,
because it's been over a month.
oops.
I mean, an extra week
Yeah,
is,
at least it makes it easier to write the query letter to say it's like I ran into you at Imaginarium and you asked me to wait a couple weeks and send you my stuff. I've
um,
waited a couple of more weeks for extra space because things
she
come up.
right. She said to definitely mention where we met
Yep,
and that I was the person with the multicolored eyeshadow so she can contextualize
yep,
because someone has queried her before and said that they met at a different convention and they're like, "Oh, they're lying." And I'm like, they might have
yeah,
just forgotten which convention if they go to a lot, but yeah, some people ruin it for the rest of us. So I will
yeah.
mention
Some people,
exactly who I was.
some
So
people try to find shortcuts, and that just makes it bad for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. So, popping into the comments. Hello, Moon. Moon says good afternoon to us. And Moon has a lot of various projects that need attention, so he's just working on the workload.
I think it's reducing the workload, but whatever.
And somebody is very certain that it is Gushy food time. Sako will not be able to join us this week. As I said, next week I will be coming to you probably live from WorldCon. I checked to make sure the time that my Sunday panel was not at the same time that this was, but I forgot about time zones, so I need to double check.
Yeah. Need to correct for time zones.
Need to correct for time zone. And the week after, I was telling Doc just before the stream, I will be visiting some friends out in California and they have satellite. So we will see if I am able to stream. I may not have video. We'll see how that works out. So, but yeah, I'm super excited. I've got a lot of planning and packing and things to do. One of my convention friends has convinced me to host my regular party in LA. They're local, right? But he doesn't have any crock pots, so we're not doing meatballs. So I was feeling tacos that day, and so I'm doing a Chipotle order.
You're just ordered from Chipotle. Okay.
So I went back and forth because Worldcon is bigger than like Balticon and stuff. And I think what I want to do is just order the buffet thing for like 40 and get some regular, veggies and stuff on the side and some extra chips and whatever. And I also learned the maximum amount of liquids you can put in a carry-on because you can pack alcohol with you, but it has to be sealed. And from when I was at Imaginarium, I stocked up on a few things I was low on that we did not run out of. So I have 4 sealed bottles that are exactly the 3-liter limit that I will not be able to take back with me unless they don't get opened. So that's exciting, but it does save me that money of not having to buy that alcohol for the party. So yeah. But it's going to be pricier than my normal parties, but considering I'm not coming from home and, everything else.
Considering that you can't exactly just pack it in the car and drive to the con. So
yes. If you've been following me for a while, especially on my Instagram, you may have seen some of the photos of my car being packed to the gills and then some, and Sako like, barely enough space for their knees. And me having like no rear view because of balloons or something one year. So yeah, I'm excited. Catechist does not know what's coming. He does want attention though. He thinks Mama has been neglecting him. What is this? Do you have Is that a mat or a bug on you? I'm hoping it's a mat and not a tick, because ticks are evil. It is known. And I started off my day by throwing out my neck. Not misaligning it. Yesterday I got a massage and I didn't hydrate enough, and so like everything from here circling down to there is tight. Ouch. And my vertigo is back. Just what I want before an airplane trip.
Yeah.
Across the country.
Exactly. Yeah, this is
so
setting yourself up for success.
I will be working on hydration and making sure that my TENS unit is charged. And maybe some heating pad despite the heat. So what you gonna do?
Oh, I can show it. So T has decided to since we had to stop the vacuum in order to do the audio here.
Sure.
She's taking an early break.
Excellent. Good choice.
Cracking over a woodchuck amber.
Classic choice. Yep. So, things I need to remember. My selfie stick.
Yep.
Which currently does not have the part that holds the phone because I put a camera on it.
Mm.
Because it can either hold the camera without the base or it can hold my phone.
Ah.
So it's also a tripod. I'm not like that selfie stick oriented, but it'll hold it up, right?
Yep.
Which is handy.
Because sometimes you need to be more than arm's length and selfie stick length away to take the pictures.
Yeah. But also with like a video, even like for TikTok, I like to have it in a tripod so it's
Mhm.
not like meh.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do it, but you know, if it makes sense for me to
Yeah.
use a tripod, I will.
You want to avoid shaky cam.
Yeah. So like certain setups, I'll be holding it, but if I'm in front of my bookcases, I probably usually use the stand. So I did restock my companion cube, so I'm no longer out of candy.
Yeah, I can see little things off peeking out the top of it. So
No, those are
that's
notebooks.
the books. Okay.
Um,
Oh,
but I've got the
but you have
variety pack of Ghirardelli's, intense dark sea salt almond, intense dark regular, intense dark 60% versus 85%,
I take it you have a liking for dark chocolate.
and sea salt caramel, also dark chocolate. I would like to say 80% of those notebooks, I think all of those notebooks have convention notes in them.
Okay.
So I'm not just a journal collector. So anyhow, it's been over 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do that sprint and make my cat chill the bleep out.
Yep.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom chakalaka. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, it is Gushy Food Day. And we're back. How was your sprint?
It was productive. We actually found a bunch of stuff that fortunately wasn't ruined.
Whew.
But part of that was because a bunch of that was tea that was still sealed in canisters. So
that's a relief, at least.
But we are making good progress at clearing the area. Of course, the problem after that is going to be re-clearing all the places that we moved stuff into.
Yeah.
Like the kitchen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the kitchen is kind of a disaster area of things that need to be cleaned again.
Of course.
And unfortunately, we've already filled the trash can, so it's like we've got more trash, and it's like, what are we going to do with that?
Yeah, I hear you.
But it's a snack time.
Oh, so
apples are good.
Cider Boys Raspberry Smash.
Ooh, yes, please.
Mm.
So, for my sprint, I put on a load of laundry. I emptied the dryer. I cleaned some shoes. So for my mouthwash, I have a thing where you squeeze it and it has the portion with a little tube at the top, and any excess goes back in the bottle, right? So I like to get a bigger one and refill it, but it requires pliers. So I refilled that. So yeah, because I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. My roommate will be taking care of Catechus, so like no worries there. But I don't like to come home to a trashed bedroom.
Yeah.
So I want my room to not be a disaster before I leave. So next sprint will be folding the laundry I just got out of the washer, and Patrick asked me for some agent updates from Query Tracker, so I'm tracking those down for him. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. So yeah, not too bad. Let's see. Let's go into the comments. I see Sako swung by. Hello. I understand not being up for streaming. That's quite reasonable. And Sako thinks your drink sounds delish, because it sounds delish.
Because it does.
So yeah. Do you have a sprint snack of the day?
Not yet. No, actually. it's been more working and not enough snacking. Although I have the feeling that if we decide that we're going to hit a done point, I'm going to break out some ice cream.
That seems quite reasonable to me. I expect some chocolate will happen, and just before the stream, I had an individual size cheddar and sour cream Lay's chips.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was pretty good. I almost got the big bag, and then I remembered Morgan doesn't have portion control. So yeah, that's a thing. I did get some water. Catechus did devour his gushy food.
As he does. So you can actually mark that off.
Oh, you're right. Let me go ahead and mark that off. Give Catechus his gushy food. Excellent. Oh yeah, I forgot that stuff was on the list. That's why it's on the list. So I can look at the list and do more of it. Pardon me real quick. I have a spammer to get rid of on Twitch.
Yeah.
They are offering me AI bots to watch my channel, which is like the opposite of anything I want.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's see. Report for spam, scams, bots, or tampering. It's not a bot. I guess it's spam? That's not large amounts. Not
He's advertising fraudulent services on your channel.
okay, we'll go with scam.
Scam.
Um,
Oh Lord, I find it absolutely ridiculous how much advertising by obvious scams you see these days.
it's ridiculous.
We're uh, 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 playing a game called Meowdoku on the iPad. You can also play it on the phone, but um, you've got between each level, it will usually show you some kind of an ad.
Yes.
And I keep seeing these ads for fake diet stuff. And
Oh, the Jello trick?
no, this is the baking soda trick. It's like baking
Oh,
soda,
that one.
vinegar, and ice. And
This
Meowdoku.
Meowdoku,
That's
we're
Meowdoku.
level 3,171.
You're way ahead of us.
You're about 1,000 ahead of me.
Yes, I have heard of Meowdoku, partially because Verizon has decided it's going to randomly put games on my phone when it updates.
But that's one of those games where you have an ad between each level, and they don't have in-app purchases, so you can't pay them to stuff
Go
the
away.
ads where the sun
Yeah.
don't shine. But I keep seeing these weight loss ads with AI generated fake endorsements from celebrities, and it's like, this is criminal all over it. This is like, hi, we have a scam product, and here's our fake celebrity to sell it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like,
but
the advertising industry has like no morals. It's like, you're going to pay us to post your ad? Fine, we'll post your ad.
I think my least favorite are like, I guess the baking soda trick ads or whatever, in which they have the AI voice and the actress, which you can tell by the weird way they look straight on at the camera, but the same voice with someone who looks in their 60s and someone who looks in their like late 30s with the exact same voice and tone and modulation. And I was just like, what is this nonsense? What is this nonsense?
I yearn for the time when crime is the exception, not the rule.
Yeah. Like, people are like, oh, such and such is business as usual. And I'm like, only in dramas, not in every day-to-day life. It was a drama because it's outside of the expected.
Yeah.
Although I did hear something about a chatbot that some guy in India came up with. It was a fake account. It wasn't like talking to people. And about 2 seconds in, the one aimed at the liberals was called out as AI trash. And,
Oh yeah.
The MAGA aimed one was shock and surprise and utter betrayal.
Yeah, that was the guy that was trying to raise a little bit of money for his exams for like school, and created AI generated spokesperson models, and
Yeah.
and like OnlyFans or something like that, and it's like, oh, the MAGA one is still raking in the money for it.
Yeah.
But so I know in some of the past shows,
Mhm.
you've been able to see the mirror behind me and the tapestry that's on the far wall. Well, the cat tree is underneath the tapestry, and Chase has gotten really excited because of all the stuff we're doing here.
Sure.
He ran up on top of the cat tree, looked up, and then jumped up to the pole that holds the tapestry and hung there for a bit before he realized, this sucker's round. I can't get on top.
I sprayed him with water.
My cat freaked me out a couple times when he's managed to launch himself from the top of the bookcase to the top of the door, the open door. And I'm like, you don't have space to turn around. How do you expect this to end?
Yeah.
And once the person I bought the house from has like these wooden at the top of the window. It's like
Hmm.
3/4 of a box to like, I guess, hide the curtain rod that I don't even have, right? So it's just
Okay.
balanced up there. Catechus jumped on it and it fell down because it's just balanced and like one of
Yep.
the anchor screws has peeled out and I'm just like it's only staying up there for love and money
Yeah.
and I don't have any money to give it. So
You're not going to give it any love or any money. So,
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty precarious. So anyhow, time says it's time for another sprint. The
yep.
timer went off. So let's go ahead and get to it in 3, 2, 1, boom. There is no such thing as second gushy food. And we're back. So I had a pretty reasonable sprint. I picked up a little more. I sorted the laundry that needs folding, and then I started folding it. And I do lunch once a month, so there's a lot to fold. And so I sorted it into t-shirts that go in the drawer, things that get hung, and then socks and undies. Deciding how explicit to be.
Yeah.
How was your sprint?
Um, our sprint was less intense, but we have cleared off most of the area except for one small section that's going to be crap. That's still craft stuff that she wants to have over there. But we were also looking at, now that we've got all this stuff moved out of the way and we've exposed 2 bookshelves and cleaned off everything on the bottom 2 shelves of those bookshelves, how is the best way for us to put stuff back? So we're gonna move some stuff around a little bit to try to get, mostly we're getting stuff that was spilled out on the floor up onto shelves.
Fair enough.
Part of that is because some of the other stuff that was there had been mouse crawled all over and kind of ruined, and some of it wasn't ruined, but we looked at it and said, why are we keeping this stuff? We can get rid of it.
Yeah.
But we think we've come up with at least a plan for how to rearrange things in the next sprint. So
Sure.
I was gonna say our spring cleaning has come a little late.
Fair enough.
Cleaning?
Yeah. And we still haven't decided if we're going to try to bring the table in from the car yet.
I think we're at back to school cleaning.
We have no children that go to school.
It's true. But like growing up, my mom worked at a high school.
Yeah.
You know, even if she wasn't a teacher, she was a librarian. So like back to school was when you prepped all the things, and so like that's why most of my stories that take place on a planet end up starting in fall, because that's when things start. It's just like so ingrained in me that that's when you start new things. So.
Sorry, just this has been a very busy weekend. We picked up a table and some chairs for free yesterday.
Oh, nice.
I think I mentioned that earlier, but also went and had to get me some new shorts because I have lost enough weight that my old shorts were bagging around me and twisting around me as I was doing my PT exercises.
Oh no.
So I needed something that fit a little better, which means I've gone down a size.
Congrats.
Both in the athletic shorts and in my jeans. And nice. It's like, and we've also determined that the jeans and pants that I used to wear that were the largest size, those suckers need retiring now.
Well, congrats.
Yeah.
I know that was something that you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's like I'm back to I guess the smallest size pants that I was before when I was losing weight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I think you got.
No, I had one pair of 52s. That's right, but most of my stuff was like 54 waist. So now I got to see. It's like, do I still have any of those old pants? But
the things with more elasticity in them are more flexible for both.
Yeah.
Going up and going down. Ask me how I know.
But and if it's been a very active weekend for me, so I have also spent a lot of time on my feet and standing on my knees and determined that. So I'm doing better with pain, but standing for long periods of time still hurts.
No, I mean,
I just have a longer limit now than I used to.
that's good. You're what, a month out from surgery on the second knee?
um, I am in week 6 or 7. Yeah, so a
Yeah.
month and a half.
Yeah.
I've got
So
2 more weeks, and then I've got to go back to work.
nah.
Yeah.
Bah, and also humbug.
Yes, because I have to go into the office.
So that might be a thing I might be having to do. We did a little bit of some
Uh-oh.
reorg with my company and may have mentioned I now have a clearance, so classified work a lot of times can't be done from home. So we will see what sort of project I end up on. Some of them you only have to go in when you have certain meetings and stuff, and sometimes you have to be in all the time. So
Good luck with that.
but the hope is if they do have a start coming in that it will be um at the local site, that hopefully they will get that set up to work.
A close facility that you can get to quickly and without much hassle.
Yes, because I live 8 minutes from the office.
Yeah.
so like
Envy.
I mean, that's part of why I looked for the job where I did.
Yeah.
Was because I wanted a shorter commute, where housing was affordable.
Yeah, I have at when I first got this job,
Mhm.
I lived in an apartment that was literally across the street from the work site,
Sure.
and since then, every move I've made has either I have moved farther away from the work site, or the work site has moved farther away from me.
Every
And it's-
move you make, every step you take, I'll be going further away
They'll be
from my
leaving me.
workplace.
But I've even looked at, could I move and actually get closer? And it's like, no, there's nothing available. Everything in those neighborhoods is now too expensive. So
Yeah. The struggle is real, yo. So, hi, mister. How are you? Did you have a good time not harassing your mother for 10 minutes?
10 whole minutes. Ooh.
So, oh, Harold swung by. Hello and welcome. Are you working on anything today or just hanging out? And he said, congrats on the notches in the belt.
Yep. Thank you, Harold.
Right? That's how I say it. Because notches in a bedpost and notches in a belt are two very different things.
Very different concepts.
Very different things. So, and I do not want to use the wrong one.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And it's hard to tell if you've pulled your belt in another notch when you're using a drawstring.
True. Fair enough.
But it's like the key sign that I had that it was time to go look for a smaller size is when I was tightening the drawstring on my shorts as much as I could, and it was still loose around my waist and spinning. So.
Well, that's promising.
Yeah.
So
apparently the drawstrings do not go all the way around anymore. They only go like halfway.
It depends on where you get them from.
Yeah.
So there's some level of
stuff.
Yeah. So I should be fine for LA Con because my Sunday is at 10 a.m. their time. So
you should be able to finish that before you have to get on stream.
Yes. Yeah. So by a fair amount. So that should be good. I do need to coordinate with my roommates, but it should be fine. So yeah. Yay. It should all work out. Sorry, I'm putting together my banner for that. Ooh, I could add it to the checklist so I can check it off.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Just in time.
Well, it's time for another sprint.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1, boom. I'm not getting you more cushy food. I love you, but no, baby. You already got bonus treats. And we're back. How was your sprint? You're still on mute.
It was so good the first time. This will be a pale comparison. I think we did pretty good. We've rearranged things to get more stuff up off the floor. I think it's actually going to make accessing some of our pantry items a little bit better.
Nice.
We've had old adult cat food that's been stacked up in piles, and now it's on a shelf and it's out of the way until our cats get old enough to actually eat it. We still have not touched the kitchen.
Okay.
And we still have a bunch of just trash to take out of the dining room and get out of the house. But
sure,
we've made a huge amount of progress.
Nice. I got through my stack of t-shirts in folding.
Okay.
There's I don't know, 3 weeks worth at least. So, popping into the comments, Harold agreed and was working on a scene by rewriting from a longhand rough draft. Okay. So let me go ahead and put that on the list. Typing reworking scene. There we go. And while we were gone, Margaret swung by. Hello and welcome. Margaret's from Canada. We're really happy to have you. My reading recommendations. I don't know if they're recommendations. If you ever need a trigger warning, let me know.
It sounds like you've got the same taste in reading materials. So that's
in books, characters are analyzed. So Margaret says, speaking of analyzing characters, I'd like to tell you about the ironic phobia of an Italian friend of mine, an Italian from Italy. The Italian friend is afraid that American book readers will lock him in a house to analyze him, and if he screams, book readers will stare at him impassively until he passes out. Thanks for the follow.
Is this the book talk book readers I've been hearing about?
I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people like analysis. I'm not the biggest analysis girly. I definitely do some. And I was ranting this week about authors that use hockey as a setting and not a sport in their hockey romances.
And don't know that there are 3 periods and there is no halftime.
In their defense, they were co-writing a series, and each author got a different couple on the hockey team, and they knew they didn't have any hockey knowledge, but they liked the other writers in the group and got talked into it. So like they weren't jumping on the hockey bandwagon. They were pulled along because all their friends were doing it, which is slightly different. It's a smaller bandwagon. It's a bandwagon of friends, not a bandwagon of marketability. So, but that person did not make it to my TBR list. One of the advantages of reading an anthology with many different authors is finding new writers.
Oh, you get to sample the work of new authors and see if that looks like something you want to see more of.
Yeah. And the issue didn't happen until like 2/3 through the book. Like, I don't even know if hockey was on this page for more than 5 pages out of the whole book. Other than they had to go off to practice or whatever, Yeah. So
see, if I was trying to write about a sport that I had no knowledge of whatsoever, I would keep all the action outside of the game.
They did. They didn't try to do a play-by-play or anything like that. And pretty much every other sport does have a halftime. Even baseball has 8 innings, so there is a halfway point. Oh, never mind.
They have 9 innings, but there is usually a 7th inning stretch.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, do your research and don't just assume there's a halfway point in a sport. Oh goodness. Yeah. So Wednesday I was hanging out with the Maryland Writers Association.
Cool.
They had me come in and do a talk, and I was like, "These are the different talks I can do." And they're like, "Hey, bring the romance one." So I had like several people show up and we chatted a lot about it, which is good because I'm about to take it to Worldcon and do the same presentation with teenagers, although I
Okay.
shifted the language on one or two.
Just say, haven't you done that for teenagers before?
I've done it for middle schoolers,
Okay. Well,
which is way dumbed down, right?
okay, so it's like so if you do the middle schooler routine for the teenagers, but then answer their questions, you should be fine.
I mostly just added the 12 stages of intimacy,
Mhm.
because it's very technical, even though it does, talk about parts. Whereas for the middle schoolers, I was just like, hey, you can either have open door where you show the kiss or closed door where you fade to black and skip to the next scene.
Yep.
And that's, and remember that romance scenes are still action scenes, and you want more than, a series of actions. You want the characters' reactions and the sensations and the feelings and the everything else. So, oh, hey, Moon did indeed work on the workload.
Oh, cool.
So, boop, 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 work on the workload. Nothing really finished, but worked on. I hear you. I do need to switch over laundry, but I definitely worked on it. And it was sort of packing because I'm piling up the clothes that need to go in the luggage. And I will have access to a laundry, like a washer dryer. And I'm like, do I want to or not? I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what fits.
It's nice to have access to one in case you need to clean something, but you kind of don't want to clean stuff. You don't want to depend on cleaning stuff while you're there.
Exactly. So I know you made significant progress on the dining room.
Exactly.
So like everybody pat yourself on the back. So go us. Oh, and I did finish the Canva schedule, and Harold definitely made progress on reworking the scene. So I still have more stuff to do, but none of it's on screen. So let's go ahead and tell people who we are, where they can find us. And
Katic is saying he needs more attention.
I mean,
all right. I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you'd like to find out more about me and my books, you can just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will help. That will allow you to find my website at doccoleman.com. It will also let you find my Amazon author page, where you can see all the books that I currently have in print and look at samples of them and decide if it's going to be right for you.
Or someone you love.
Or someone you love. You should also be able to find my YouTube and Twitch channels. I co-stream this one with Morgan, so I know most of you are watching on Morgan's stream, but I also run it as well because this is content I'm helping generate.
Sure.
And on Friday nights on Twitch and on my YouTube gaming channel, I'm playing games on Friday night, most Friday nights. Last Friday, kind of ended up having a last minute cancellation because
life.
My brother's very sick, and
I'm sorry, hon.
He's been fighting pancreatic cancer since December of 2023. He's actually gone an amazing way. He's having some health problems right now, but it's hard to tell if this is just a bump in the road or if this is actually getting close to the end. But we're all pulling for him.
Yeah,
and he's been fighting really hard.
Yeah,
but it was a lot of news, and it was like I needed to concentrate on dealing with my family. But I expect to be back playing something next Friday. We'll figure out what it is.
Sure. Okay. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am a blogger and podcaster of writing tips and writerly musings. I also have a Redbubble shop with ADHD badges. Try to win them all. And I did just add a few more romance writer related or romance fan, um, talking about the 4 things that make a good romance are fascination, flirtation, frustration, and admiration. So you can check those out. The um, Redbubble shop is writing tips and writerly musings. You can find me everywhere as Morgan Hazelwood. My website is morganhazelwood.com. It's got all the linky links there. And next week, I will be coming to you live from the wrong coast. So hopefully things will stream well. But yeah, in the meantime, have a great rest of your week and eat snacks. Catch you later. Bye.